Is he bigger than Diddy then?
Bill
Who?
Gates? Hell yeah.
Who said that? Who
I
asked that
didn't say
question?
Bill Gates.
What?
Woody
Not
Allen.
Bill Gates. Not
Woody
Bill.
Allen.
Yeah, Woody Allen. Cause I know he got some corporate stuff going on, but
Nah, he
he's
not.
still running
I
around here.
think Diddy got more corporate ties to corporate industry. I don't know what Woody Allen. Ain't he an actor?
He's a
Woody,
comedian.
He was a director, an actor.
Yeah, so he might be canceled within his culture, but like as far I don't know how active he was anyways. So he might just have to retire type shit. But besides that, I mean, what could you know what I'm saying? Like what could you do to somebody like that unless he has like a corporate company? The thing about Diddy was his shit came from like media companies like Revolt, stuff that has corporate backing that would have to separate themselves from the allegation in order to stop the backlash. A person that's like an independent contractor,
Did
like
he
a
say is
producer.
Woody Allen bigger than Diddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Nah,
right.
Woody Allen
I know that
Woody
he's
Allen
not
about
bigger than him.
he about 700 million off.
Yeah, there we go. Thanks. Yeah, there we go.
Woody probably worth about 150, 200 million. Diddy should be teetering about 850.
And
But now that they got to reevaluate that because of liquor, he probably down right now. He probably down to about four.
Yep.
He took a strong hit on that
Nice
liquor shit,
deal.
huh?
That's basically what Brock is saying because he had his hands in so many pots. When they cancel him, you know what I mean? It's like you going back to normal Joe Schmo that you, not Joe Schmo, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. He still got his catalog. Now we look up and they start pulling his music down like they did R. Kelly.
Yeah, that's when it's gonna come up.
Because now you being canceled by shit other than like the corporate world, which that's also the corporate world too, I guess.
Now let me ask you this: when they cancel the music and stuff, those checks ain't coming in no more, right?
I mean, they come in and just they ain't gonna be what they was. But they pull it down our platform.
Yeah, because it'll be Apple. It'll be like Apple that'll say, "Nah, we not with them," so they'll pull it off of their platform. So they can still make money, but other places.
So would they start pulling down all the old shit that he done did with other artists?
I don't even think R. Kelly got pulled.
No, R. Kelly Spotify is still up.
Yeah, in Apple Music. So
I think they pulled it temporarily. They pulled it down temporarily because I didn't hear that they pulled it down too.
I know Spotify is still up, but nah, they pull his shit. Now the other artists, as you've seen, they can say, "Well, I'm pulling down the music I did with Diddy."
Right, as a PR move.
Got you.
Yeah, they could as a PR move. Yeah, but they wouldn't go pull down like if it was
every step I take. Like if it was something like that, they ain't pulling that shit down. Like if it was a huge
Chris Brown song with Diddy on it.
Yeah.
Unless Chris Brown say, "Nah, I'm pulling it down." You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna pull it down.
If it's a smash single, they ain't pulling that shit down anyway. The only time they pull it down is bullshit.
Too. And I really think Diddy trying to keep this shit out of court. Cause that shit get to court, ain't no telling what's gonna be said.
That's what I just said. I said a lot of these things that we just don't agree with is not criminal. Like even the Woody Allen, we don't agree with it, but it's not criminal. You see what I'm saying? So it's like certain just not gonna, if it ain't criminal, they ain't gonna with you. You know what I mean? They gonna allow you to have your freedom of speech or freedom of choice and shit. So.
But that's the whole thing about cancel culture. It doesn't have to be criminal for you to get canceled. It could be a moral thing.
Hey, listen, social media will cancel you. Cancel the
That's a fact, Wack. So the question is, do they do it disproportionately to black people as opposed to like white people who may be doing the same thing or eating shit that's considered more heinous? Because that's what Freddie Gibbs saying. He's saying it's basically only black people getting canceled. But like you got these white people walking around, they still, going around the world touring, receiving applause, like that.
I see that too, because just with this last thing with what's the dude, Jonathan Majors, and compared it to the other dude, the Ezra dude, I'm just seeing different type of things. Dude, you had the same accusations, but we get knocked down. You know what I mean? We get taken off the schedule, off the while the white
Who is Ezra? What did Ezra do?
He had hella different shit, like abuse, sexual assault, all types of shit. And you know, what I mean, he still got to do his little Flash movie, and they still.
Is that the one with the kids? Like they supposedly he had like a I don't know.
I just know he had some that was like, nigga, what the.
Yeah, there was like a child kidnapping thing or something.
Child kidnapping? Yeah. I saw somebody talking about that yesterday. I don't know all about that case though. I don't know about it.
I don't know about it either, but you just see these type of cases like as soon as the niggas do something out of character, we get dropped. Who is the AB? He got dropped from the team. Just different type of shit. We get niggas.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I got accountability, so I just be looking at it differently. But
who's the last white person?
They dropped those charges though. I'm looking at it. Let's see. Flash actor escapes 26-year sentence. All charges dropped.
On Ezra,
yep.
Racial inequality been out for years, though, man. We gotta stop acting like this thing ain't part of real life in America. If we already know that, we gotta act accordingly to that.
Right.
I agree with that because I mean it's just like knowing you got a bad knee, nigga. You know how you got to move with that. Like it's not fair, nigga. Yeah, there's other people with good ones, but it is what it is. Like I don't know.
But hey, Brock, I'm the last nigga to be screaming white man this, white man.
I know you ain't that person saying it.
Yeah.
This nigga Brock trying to start shit with his PTR.
Now that I think
keep going though.
Wait, what you say, Brock?
No, I was saying keep going. I'm listening to you.
Oh, now that I think about it, like only niggas really been getting canceled. Like you don't never hear, like all you ever hear about is who's that?
I've heard of white people getting canceled. I'm driving right now. Like right
name one. All right, let me ask
name one, Brock. Just name one.
Name one.
Cancel.
Weinstein canceled.
Hold on. But did they pull any Weinstein movies off streaming? Did they pull any of his movies?
He in jail.
I'm glad you said Weinstein.
I got one.
Ooh.
Go ahead.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Here y'all go.
I appreciate that. I'm driving.
Well, since we added to the list, Donald Sterling did get canceled.
There you go. Thank you, Donald Sterling.
That?
He had to sell his whole team. He had to sell his whole team.
Wasn't that like 10
and the Phoenix Suns?
Yeah, but you see how much
Thank you, Larry,
how much dirt they got on them.
And Harvey Weinstein.
Hold on. Did Wax say Michael Jackson?
You heard that shit, dude?
Yeah. I was a little nigga over there cracking up. Look at his emojis. Look at his PTR.
Now, man.
Hey, Pete, as a white man, he got canceled. The black Michael Jackson was still around.
Jackson 5 didn't get canceled. The white Mike.
The white man didn't get
They consider that nigga. He a nigga still though.
John Gruden got canceled.
Did Justin Timberlake get canceled? For the
outside white, inside black, like Michael Jack? Hey, but look.
Who said something about John Gruden?
John Gruden got canceled.
Harvey Weinstein.
He got canceled.
Hey, but Eric, Donald Sterling though, that's a good example. So
yeah, that was
like
a good
10
one
years
for
ago.
sure.
Like canceling is when you lose, like you're losing, like.
I was gonna say Sterling came up on a few million.
Hey, Pee Wee Herman. R&B said Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman, what'd he do?
Yeah.
That was
he got called the movie theater. No.
Yeah, he did some weird.
I ain't heard of Pee Wee Herman.
Oh, you never heard of him?
No, I heard of him, but I probably ain't heard of him since.
For white people to get canceled, they got to do shit to the maximum extreme. Off in a movie theater, getting calling niggas monkeys.
Yeah.
Hey, quick question.
Hey, what about the Subway?
Designer just did the same. He not canceled.
What company
the
put
Subway
the little monkey, the monkey kid shirt?
Ben Davis. That's Ben Davis.
Yeah, they didn't cancel that company.
What about Tommy when he said that he did? What about Tommy when he said Tommy Hilfiger when he said that he didn't make his clothes for black people?
But niggas can't cancel stuff because we don't have no political backing. That's why
The crazy part about that, right? While he was saying that,
niggas won't cancel nothing. First off, we can't even decide on who the best rapper is, nigga, let alone what we gonna boycott. So like niggas ain't canceling because first off we don't move.
We too busy doing
we
that.
don't have the political backing.
We too.
that's a fact. That's why I agreed with you when you said what you said earlier.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
LGBT and them can cancel some. Jewish people can cancel some.
And plus, like Danny said, we're not consistent enough, so they're not gonna take us serious when
Nah,
we do
nigga,
shit.
we tried to boycott Gucci and niggas was in that whole buying more Gucci. So I said, nigga, we can't. Look, bro.
All right, so if it's not us canceling shit, then why is the cancellation disproportionate, bro?
I guess.
I mean, what is cancel culture? What is, like my nigga Kendrick said? What the f is cancel
Let
culture?
me look up the actual definition. Hold on, I got you.
Yeah, my nigga Kendrick said.
Brock, do you think the baby got canceled?
Yes.
I think the
He
baby
for sure
got.
did.
I think he got marginalized. Canceled is a hard word.
He got canceled, bro.
Canceled is
Nah,
a
he
hard
got
word.
canceled.
But yeah, he lost a lot.
Non-existent, bro. He went from 90% to 5%. You don't even see him no more.
Yep, he marginalized. I ain't like he ain't
All right,
getting that no more.
what about Chris Brown? Did he get canceled?
Temporarily.
He's too talented.
Hell
They tried
no.
again.
He
Marginalized.
fought
That's
through
another
selling
one.
out arenas.
Yeah, Chris.
Exactly.
He fought through his.
Y'all
Chris
acting,
Brown fought through his cancellation.
but you guys acting like Chris Brown ain't still making music and making
Yeah,
money.
he had a little moment where he took the background and then he came back and went even harder. Like I mean, that's what I mean by like he got marginalized, but look now, 10 years later, the talent overshadowed what the fuck is going on. Like,
The talent, that was the brother.
He didn't stop.
That was
What you said, what?
That was that brother at BET. I forget the brother now. I always forget his name.
Oh yeah, giving him that spot to do the Michael Jackson shit.
Stephen Hill gave him that Michael Jackson.
That Michael Jackson. Yep.
When they could have used Usher. They could have used Usher for that.
Mm-hmm.
Gave it to him because he knew he would get some favor. And that nigga broke down and cried and it brought him back.
Brought him right back to the audience. Humanized him.
He was over with at that point, though. He was done.
But that's why
40, they wasn't fucking with him. He wasn't getting no bookings, nothing.
he lost all his deals, the Wrigley sponsorship, double mix. I mean, but this is why I don't like to use the word cancel with a dude like him, because it wasn't all the way over. It was like you said, 5% life. It was still a little light. Nigga can turn that.
Wack, isn't that what they tried to do to act? And you had to come in there. You came in real quick. You had to get to it ahead of time.
Oh no, they was trying to get him.
And you,
they tried to cancel.
They tried to cancel Act. And Wack came in and I ain't never put the Dulo twisted him, put him on, and he got it right back right. That was
Arsenio Hall got canceled when he said, "F y'all, I'm still bringing Minister Louis Farrakhan on my show."
I think I read something about that on YouTube. I mean, listen to it on YouTube. Something about how Arsenio Hall demise of him and shit like that. I read.
They tried to get Nick Cannon too. They tried.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh yeah, when he did the Dr. CB, he was putting the rap on his head and all of that, going more pro-black. Yeah, they tried.
I got the dictionary definition of cancel culture. Right?
There you go. Let's go.
So it says the practice or tendency of engaging in mass canceling or protest as a way of expressing disapproval and exerting social pressure.
So a cancellation can start. It doesn't have to finish.
That's the biggest example, Arsenio Hall, and we did that, and they did that. So it was both parties that canceled his ass.
Oh yeah, they told that nigga, you bring Farrakhan on that show, it was over.
See? Yes,
he did it, and it was over.
Sir.
It was over, nigga.
Now see, that's
sounds like
that's definitely canceled. That's definitely canceled.
Hold on, let Wack finish, y'all.
Bro, they killed that nigga off immediately, nigga.
That's a cancel.
They did do that. They canceled out Arsenio. I remember that.
And it's crazy.
They said, you bring Farrakhan on that show, it's over. Cancel is when you ain't got no more motion.
That's what I was saying, Wack. That's exactly why I said let's just get the definition, because that example that Pitbull just made, I ain't see nothing about Arsenio Hall since we was kids, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying? So that right there is a cancellation to whatever the fuck you was doing. It's canceled. Ain't nothing else going on.
I think that was a good example. The Pee Wee Herman person. That's a good example because I'm telling you, I heard that name when I was like very young, but I don't know who the f- that even
more
is.
for y'all. Gary Coleman.
Oh, he little tiny midget. What he had did?
I forgot he did something, but they canceled his ass, bro. I'm about to look it up.
I do remember that.
He told on Michael Jackson.
He stole off on Michael Jackson.
Yeah. He told on Michael Jackson.
Oh, I thought he stole off on.
I don't know what that nigga did, but I will tell you this.
Now, what he really did though, huh? What Gary Coleman do?
I don't remember what that nigga.
Hold on, I'm about to
remember he got canceled though. I do remember
domestic
that.
violence. I thought it was domestic violence.
Nigga Arsenio Hall, he was on his way because his show, he was doing movies, he was doing all kind of shit. They just shut that nigga down.
That's a real cancel.
Yep. He had Farrakhan on Monday. They announced the end of his show Friday.
Yeah, that Friday was over with, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But Whack, you talking about when we was younger. This was like 20, almost 30 years ago. And we ain't heard shit from that nigga.
That's what made me start paying attention to Farrakhan.
Real shit.
To be real with you, Pete, that's a good call out. Cause that might be the first example that I could think of the modern.
Hey, did Janet Jackson get canceled?
After the titty debacle? No.
After the Super Bowl.
Nah, she was already past her
We
prime.
didn't cancel her.
No,
we canceled Justin because
her titty popped out. She was past her prime.
I asked that earlier. Was it Justin?
Yeah, she didn't do nothing. Her titty fell out.
Her titty fell out, and that was the end of her career. What you want from Janet Jackson at that age? What you want from her? She wasn't gonna keep. I mean, what did y'all? That was over. It was her career. She's who she is.
She's still doing shows.
Yeah, she's who she is. She's an icon. She's a legend.
Yes, but at that time,
she ain't lose sponsorship.
Yeah, even at that time,
she ain't lose no sponsorships. None of that.
Hey, did they cancel Monica Lewinsky after sucking Bill Clinton's?
Well, what?
She got famous.
She got famous. She was never nobody.
What about when OJ said he wasn't black?
Know who she was. Yeah, we didn't know who the
Hey,
was.
but they didn't let Monica. They didn't let Monica in the Navy. She tried to go in the Navy. They didn't let her in.
No shit.
They did not let her in, and she's still crying, talking about he bought me expensive gifts. I have the dress.
Hey, with the Navy and the Air Force is hard to get in anyway. The Marines, Navy, Air Force is like hard to get in. The Army will let her if she go for the Army.
See, I wasn't gonna tell on Pitbull. Pitbull almost made it to the Air Force. He got down there for training. They went through his backpack. The nigga had a coloring book up in there with 2 crayons. What to let the people know.
And
it was crazy though, bro. I swear, if I wrote that nigga Pitbull into a movie as a character, I would have to do some oxymoron shit like that. Cause as wild as this nigga could get, right? Every time he sit down and have his little time, he gotta be doing some shit. Man, what you doing? Man, I'm coloring in my coloring book. Leave me alone, nigga. I'm telling you. Man, leave that nigga alone. Have a nigga go bump him and he go outside the line. Oh,
hey,
shit.
how you know? Hey, that's how I was too.
No, because you told me Pitbull learned how to fight. He said they used to bully him. So I know, when you got niggas that got bullied, they usually be to themselves for a certain period of their life.
Yes, sir.
Because of that.
Real shit.
They get to whooping niggas' ass and they start getting free.
And then I was one of them.
Hey, what?
Yeah, that's a fact.
They canceled Gail for a minute, didn't they? About that Kobe.
Oh yeah.
I think backlash.
Said about Kobe.
But y'all can't confuse backlash and cancel. Like that, you can receive backlash, but not necessarily be canceled.
All right. So Roger.
Technically, with the definition that Eric wrote, technically that is part of a cancellation. I think there's different levels to it.
I mean, to be canceled, you'd have to have some backlash, but just because you got backlash doesn't mean that you're canceled.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you why Gail wasn't never canceled.
Because Oprah's her friend.
That bitch had a friend named Oprah.